What's up, YouTube? My name is Corey.
This is Shauna.
And we're back with another video. Oh, we're the Simpsons family, by the way, if y'all ain't noticed by now.
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Corey.
This is Shauna.
And we're the Simpsons family, and we're back with another video. So today we got something mentioned. We promised y'all this video. On the last video, it's going to be talking about how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shauna, you want to start it off?
So, yeah, we promised y'all this. Yeah, so where we met, how we met. Okay. We met in the 8th grade.
Hold on. Let's tell them why we're doing this.
Okay. Why are we doing this?
Like, why are we doing the videos and stuff? So, if y'all don't know by now, we're living in Prairieville, Louisiana. I got tons of family members. They're all over the state. I have no family in Louisiana. Same as my beautiful wife here. She has no family here either as well. We do these videos, you know, that way our family members can see our progress, our journey. And, you know, they get to see their, you know, little nieces and nephews and grandchildren as well. So, which will be the next video. Savvy's going to be talking.
Yes.
It's going to be real interesting, trying to figure out what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
But,
Kai might even join in. Kai is our 2-year-old. Savannah's 3, Kai's 2, and then we have Caden.
Who's Bubba number 2.
Bubba's number 2, yeah. He's 4 months.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's why we're doing it. We just want our family to see our journey.
Family and friends.
Yeah. So.
And then if we pick up any new supporters, any new subscribers, of course, y'all are more than welcome to see our life, watch us grow, watch our journey, and get even fellowship with us, because we're going to talk about Jesus, of course. We're Christians, so first and foremost, Jesus. So yeah, absolutely, new subscribers, we absolutely recommend y'all come. We don't mind. Yeah, so. And
for those that have subscribed, we thank you for following us.
Yes.
So how we met. Today's October 28th.
Yep.
We've been knowing each other for 12 years?
12 years.
12 years now. Been together for...
Married for 6 years.
Yeah, so...
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, 6 years, y'all.
We met in 8th grade.
Yes.
Missouri City Middle School.
Woo! Long time ago, y'all.
Yeah, the little Navy shirts on.
Yeah.
Looking fly. Shoot. And I saw the little honey.
Oh my goodness, y'all. So, let me just give you a backdrop.
Science class.
Let me just give you a backdrop of this. So, me and my family, we moved a lot. And so we moved from up north to down south, Louisiana, and then we lived in Louisiana for about 4 years, I'm thinking, 4 or 5 years, and then we moved to Texas. That's where we met him. I mean, that's where I met him. Not we met him. That's where I met him. So I was a new girl in school, just transferred over to the school and everything. And this was the 8th grade, 2008. And everybody, literally, people would come up to me and say, "Oh, you have eyes like Corey. You have eyes like Corey." I didn't know who Corey was, because I didn't have a class with him. I hadn't seen him before. I didn't know who he was. And so, yeah, people would just come up to me like, "Oh, you have eyes like Corey. Oh, y'all both have pretty eyes." So I was like, "Oh, okay, you know, thanks." And in my back of my mind, I'm like, I hope Corey is cute, you know, because I don't want to be only cute with pretty eyes, you know, in school. Very funny. Just kidding, y'all. But so yeah, so they gave me like a temporary class schedule. That class schedule did not have him in it. And then maybe like a a few days later, they gave me my permanent schedule. In that schedule, he was in that. He was in my science class.
Science class. Acted up. Bleep.
Dude was, oh my goodness. Anywho, so this is my point of view from when I first saw him. So, like I said, new girl in school. I don't think he had ever seen me before either. And so I get into the class, walk through the door, and no, first. First, should I say this, Lord? No, I'm not gonna say this. Anywho, I'm gonna skip past that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna say that I was expecting to see him in my science class because this girl gave me a heads up that he was gonna be in my science class. So I was like, okay, but I still hadn't thought anything of it.
Who was that?
Really? Y'all. Yeah, so at that point I was expecting to see him, but I had completely forgotten about it. So y'all, Kaden is talking to us while we're talking to the camera, so he's copying and stuff.
Hey boo boo, hey boo boo,
but,
boo boo. No.
But so I walk into the classroom while class has started. I didn't know where the class was, and so everybody's paying attention to the teacher. I walk in and the teacher's like, "Oh, hi." Awkward, of course. Everybody knows that moment when you walk into the class, you're the new person. And she tells me that I can choose any seat. There was 2 seats available, one next to him and one just right ahead of him, like the seat in front of him. So of course I chose the seat next to him. He is so silly. Yep. So I chose the seat next to him, and he was being silly. He was talking to the dude across the classroom about me. I'm sitting right next to him. He's talking about me to the dude across the. It's like, really? You don't think I can hear you? You whisper like bull more. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so yeah, he's like, oh yeah, you know, he like, I got her, or whatever, you know. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move to this seat ahead of this seat in front of him, because he is tripping. So he felt a little played after that. But when I first saw him, I was like, okay, he is very handsome. But I didn't give him no, you know, type of play, nothing like that, you know. Though I couldn't be grown up, no boyfriends, no dating, no talking on the phone to boys. It was that type of household. So yeah, it wasn't that type, but he was definitely handsome.
Okay, she told her story. Let me tell mine. First and foremost, that's not how it happened. I was a gentleman. I would not talk behind her back.
Like you would talk behind my back?
Yes, she was sitting next to me. And I was, you know, being a gentleman. Hey, how are you? My name is Corey. Nice to meet you.
He did introduce himself.
And I asked her, hey, so where you moved from?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I just got this relationship.
No, I did not say that.
And it was a bad one. I don't know if she's lying.
I came from Lake Olympia.
You was crying about somebody off the arm around you. And you was fine.
Y'all. He is remembering something completely different than what.
That's how I remember it. That's just me.
Gosh.
That is how I remember it.
Y'all, where is this story coming from?
Like, I wrapped my arms around you. Like, it's okay.
But you're so sweet.
I took you under my wing, and then we started walking to class together. I was late a couple times in my classes.
He was. I'm gonna get there. He was a real gentleman, like gentleman. Like, he was really sweet. He would write me letters, y'all.
Yeah, and then the letters, it would be like, you know, how you used to be creative with the folding up.
Yeah, the folding up.
I did the heart.
3, 2, 1.
I had like the 3D heart going on.
What's your favorite song?
I was like, pull here. You can pull here. You open it, and then
Yes, y'all, it was all that and some. But it was too cute. So he would literally miss his class trying to get me them letters in between classes.
No, I wouldn't miss class.
Well, not miss class. No. He would be late for class sometimes. Be tardy for class. And so eventually his teacher was like, you better stop being tardy for class or else, you're gonna get in trouble. So he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to, just text you what I need to tell you. And I used to be using my sister's phone. So I didn't even have a phone, y'all. He didn't know that though. So, anywho, my mom don't know that either. Sorry, Mom.
fast forwarding.
Yes.
So we were in PE. And we were running around.
He just couldn't wait for the opportunity.
Yeah, girl. And this is how I remember she gonna say something a little bit different. Cause I think she's fighting me.
No.
So
y'all.
we were running around.
This is a lot further in the school year. You know, when Corey and I were really close friends and best friends and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And you know, talking and stuff. So.
Yeah. So we were running around, and this girl came out of nowhere, was, you know, hitting on you, boy. So she got all defensive mode and was like, I'm gonna demolish you, don't be talking to him. That's how I remember it.
Oh,
I'm just probably feeling myself real
He will never forget the I will demolish you part. He says that from time to time, and I'll be like, are you kidding me?
That's what you do. That's what you said. I will demolish you.
I did say that. Okay. I did say that, but that was not the reason that I was wanting to fight her. It was not that reason. It was not because of him, y'all. And he keeps thinking like, oh yeah, she was fighting over me. No, I wasn't fighting over him. This is what happened.
Demolished though. Like, why would you say that?
Because she was trying to... No, she was trying...
punch you in the face. No, I will demolish you.
She specifically said verbatim, Corey, I almost beat up your little girlfriend. And I was like, who? And then that's when I ran after her, or you know, came towards her.
I mean, you
But anyway, that was it. You know, that's covered in the blood of Jesus. I promise you, it is.
Yeah. Repentance is key.
And if you're watching this, I do apologize for saying that I was going to demolish you.
Yeah, because we repented.
Yeah, but so after 8th grade year, he went to a different school. I went to a different school. Of course, I went to Willow Ridge High School.
Tyler Williams, what's up?
Really?
I know.
So yeah, we went to different high schools after 8th grade, and after that Corey moved to Sweeney. They moved back to Sweeney.
Yep.
And when he first told me, I thought he was saying Sweden. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm never going to see him again. He's going to another country. But no, he was saying Sweeney. So I just didn't know where that was. And then of course, we kept in contact. And right off the bat, okay, so when I turned 15, I gave my life to Christ. And basically what that means is just, you know, you giving your life to Jesus, you know, you serving God, you know, you have a relationship with him, serving him completely, wholeheartedly. So that was then when the Holy Spirit told me that Corey is my husband. And so throughout that time, literally I had been praying for him from probably the time that I met him, not even when the Holy Spirit told me that, because I was praying for him well before then. But from the time, a little bit after we met till we got married, well, to now, shucks. You know, I pray for him, he prays for me. So, you know, we keep each other lifted up in prayer. So yeah, we were 6 years communicating off and on.
Hey, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Miss you. Stuff like that.
Just talking, and still throughout this time, we've always been like friends. We were friends before we were anything else. Best friends. He would tell me whatever, you know, and I would talk to him too. So we were just, he's a great friend for sure. And so, yeah, we would just keep up that relationship off and on, you know. And then in that time period, me and my family moved back to Louisiana. So I was really trusting God then. My faith was just like on overdrive at that point, because I'm like, how in the world, you know, do I...
now we're in different states.
Yeah, we're in different states. So. How in the world, how, Jesus, how? And so after those 6 years of praying and fasting and crying,
here we are.
We got married in 2014, June 2014, and we got 3 kids. Just had our third. He's 4 months, and Caden. And God has really just been throughout that time, you know, when you get married, a lot of people think that it's just unicorns, rainbows, and little puppy dogs, and that's not the case. Of course, you know, you have your great moments, you have your great times. Of course, you know,
a lot of ups and downs.
But you know, you have your ups and your downs. And of course, I love my husband, and I'm in love with my husband. And I wouldn't trade him for anybody in the world. Period.
I love you too.
Oh, he's so sweet. And so, yeah, it's just, we do have those unicorn, puppy dog, and rainbow times, of course, but that's not all of marriage, y'all. You are gonna have to pray your spouse through. You're gonna have to fast for your spouse. You're gonna have to cry sometimes, but then you gotta pull up your big girl, big boy underwear, and you know, pray your spouse through. He's had to pray me through, and I've had to pray him through.
More me though.
Well, it don't matter. Let me tell you, we both, you know, have our times, and it's like no sin is greater than the other. So it's like you can't point the finger, you know, at nobody. You know, we all fall short of the glory of God, but we gotta stay humble and keep the pride out of it. Keep that communication going. Keep that understanding going, and always talk things through, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
Communication is always important.
Always.
Especially in a marriage. I mean, you're no longer two people.
Yeah.
You know, you're one. So,
yeah.
You know, you guys gotta learn how to do everything together. Whether that is communicating. Don't just, you know, go behind your wife or your husband's back doing this and doing that. You gotta let them know what you're doing. Okay. Communication is always important because you guys are one. There's no two bank accounts. It's one bank account. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of people need to learn that, need to know that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, one of my questions on here is, what are some happy moments in our marriage? What have been some happy moments in our marriage?
Oh, that's easy.
Like big happy moments.
Kids. Our kids, those are, I mean, the most joyful moments of my life.
Yeah.
You know, we have 3 beautiful children, Kai, Savannah, and Little Bubba. I call him Little Bubba.
Bubba number 2.
Bubba number 2.
Yeah.
Caden. Those are the most happiest moments of my married life. Also, you know, just the journey, you know, to knowing each other a little bit better, even though, I mean, we've known each other for 12 years now. So, but we're still learning.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every married couple, you're always learning.
Yeah.
Whether you're being in a marriage for 20 years, you're still learning. Or, you know, you're just starting out. You learn something new every day, but you learn it together. That's the greatest feeling.
Yeah.
So
happy moments. Okay. Another one. Okay, so we're both gonna answer this one, but the question is, what attracted me to Corey? Mm-hmm. He's gonna answer that too, but I'm gonna answer my first one. Okay, so what attracted me to Corey was, or is that he's always been a gentleman to me.
Mm-hmm.
He has
you
always
ain't gonna like mine. So
he has he has always been really sweet to me, y'all. He's probably good math when I say this, but he used to sing to me. He does still sometimes, but not as often as he used to. He used to sing to me all the time, and I used to love the way he sang to me.
I don't want to lose this relationship.
I literally still have one of his recordings. He used to record it to me and send it to me. I still have one of those recordings left, and that was one of the songs that he sang.
I did you wrong. You did me wrong.
I still have that. Y'all, I thought I lost that video, that audio.
Yeah, jam back in middle school.
And he sent that back in like 2010, I think. I thought I had lost that, and I'm so glad that I had found that. But yeah, I still have that. But yeah, just him being a gentleman, him being real respectful towards me. I have always felt that I just struck gold with Corey. I'm not gonna lie, I've always felt that way, and I still do. So that, I mean, it never, that feeling never goes away. Yeah, he's an amazing man, and he always has been. So.
Alright, so what attracted me to Shauna was her booty. So.
Did you really just say that?
It's true. You had them tight khaki pants on.
Oh my God.
Really? That
Yo,
walk,
he
the
did
model
not
walk.
just
I mean,
say that.
she was,
He did just say that.
she did model stuff.
Okay.
She had to walk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still a gentleman? I mean, I ain't tell you. I mean,
You've never told me.
I kept that to myself, but I mean, the people should know the truth. So the truth is, the booty did.
Did you really have to tell the truth right now? Like
Yeah, I mean, what you want me to do?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
You just had to tell the truth. Okay. All right. Shoot. Can continue.
so I mean, they need to know the truth. I mean, okay. I mean, other than that, you know, your special features.
Okay.
What's it? Special features?
Really?
I mean, your attitude. I mean, your relationship with God. You know, you had, you know, everything about you, baby. Your eyes. You smile.
Y'all, we have always had this thing where he always says his eyes are better than mine, and I'm just like, well, mine.
Whose eyes better, y'all? Mine.
Oh my gosh.
I think my eyes are better. Baby, you gotta get in there.
They do look good right now, though, baby. Baby,
I
stop.
know.
Let me win today.
Nope.
They do look good today, though, y'all. They really do.
So, yeah, I do some eyes. Carrots.
Oh my gosh.
Pop your eyes out, eat the carrots,
Oh my
do
gosh.
all that for
Really?
you. So,
Oh, gee.
alright, next question. I mean, the booty did it. The booty did it. The booty did it.
Okay, baby, please don't say it again. Oh my gosh.
The booty.
Like, couldn't have said something real cute. Just
The booty.
okay, really. Let's see.
Y'all please forgive me, by the way. I mean, we're married now. I mean, really.
Yeah.
So, I can say that. So,
Oh,
Nah,
gee. We're married each other. Okay, so were there any challenges in the friendship/relationship throughout the years and God bringing us together? Yeah, like we said, it was us being in 2 different states. He was in Texas and I was in Louisiana. Well, we're in Louisiana now, but I was here, still in school, high school. You know, can't leave your family to go, you know, that just not, you can't do that. So all the while, of course, I was just praying, you know, and just asking God to intervene for us to, you know, to reconcile, and, you know, praying that, you know, He doesn't forget about me, and, you know, just all that. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, I still I can go back to those moments and just think about how much I prayed. I prayed every day, all day. So yeah, but God did that. Oh, He was so good. Yes. Let's see. How do you see God's blessings on our relationship? God's blessings.
Okay. First and foremost, we've gone through how many miscarriages? 15 miscarriages before we had our daughter.
No, we went through 9 miscarriages, but 15 altogether.
15 altogether. Yeah. We went through 9 miscarriages before we had our daughter, Savannah. And you know, I believe, that God was telling us it wasn't the right time because we needed to gel a little bit better. Yes, of course, it was emotional, going through these stages of pregnancy, and then, all of a sudden you're miscarrying. But I mean, at times it's because, I believe that, we weren't ready because our relationship needed to gel a little bit more. For our relationship to be established, our foundation to be established and stuff like that. Same thing, with us before we having Kai, we had how many? Two of them. Again, that's us trying to establish and gel together with Savannah. Mm-hmm. So once we got that down pat, then we started busting them out like it was nothing, So now we got 3 of them, and oof.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fun. Mm-hmm. I like it. Dad life, dad bod, So all you fathers out there, y'all know about it. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely that's definitely one of the blessings that we've seen over our lives. But even in general, getting married is when you have that covenant with God and your spouse, it's like all of heaven opens up, and just all of this favor just starts pouring in, like you've never seen before. Doors that were closed, it's like once you do get married, it's like God opens up those doors, and it's like you're in a different season, you're on a whole nother level with God. When you make that covenant with Him and that vow with Him, with Him and your spouse, your husband or your wife. And so, when we got married, we were definitely favored quite a bit. And other than the miscarriages and different things of that nature, of course, we definitely would have wanted, those babies. But God's will is best. Period, blank, blank. Of course, we were, heard, definitely a lot of miscarriages. But we, we didn't get weary and well doing. In other words, we were still hoping and praying that God would bless us with our baby girl. We were actually praying and hoping for a baby girl, and God promised us a baby girl. God promised him a baby girl, and God gave him his promise. And so he had the name picked out well before we even knew that she was. Yeah, we knew she was going to be a girl because that's what God promised him. But he had already had the name picked out. So our children definitely being that, and the miscarriages. But then the other thing is just being married to him is one of those big blessings, in our marriage as well. Well, for me in our marriage. He's like I said, I can expound on him all day long, y'all. I love so much about him. But and I'm not gonna puff his head up because it's very easy to do that, I promise. But yeah, he's an amazing man. He's a great man to be in a covenant with God. So we're still growing. Like I said, we're still growing, not just in our marriage, but as people as well. We're still taking those steps. Been getting closer to God even, because you never get too close. Come on, now, your relationship could always grow with God. You've never arrived, so please don't think that. But yeah, that's it. That's blessings for me. Yeah, I think that might be all the questions.
If you guys got any questions, please leave us a comment down below,
yep.
And we can answer them for you. If you guys want any advice, you guys can come to us too as well,
yeah.
And we can give you our experience and
just
our path.
Yeah.
On it. So
or how God might have brought us through, or if it's something that we haven't gone through, we can still give you wisdom or whatever knowledge the Holy Spirit might give us about that, as being a married couple. You guys can, what is it? Just throw out any questions or whatever you might have. Like he said, you know, just to ask if you wanted to ask us anything, if we haven't covered anything for you. If you wanted us to expound on something a little bit more that we didn't go into detail about, you know, God willing, we can do that.
Yeah, we can get that answer.
Yeah.
And we can answer it in the next video too.
Yeah, exactly.
Next video we're gonna post up is you know, Sabbath talks.
Yep.
On little baby girl, our blessing.
Savannah.
Our
Miracle
first
baby.
one. We'll be, you know, talking.
Yeah.
She's special.
That girl
baby.
is something.
That's my baby. So you guys are gonna love her. She looks like me.
Yes,
So,
Lord.
I mean, I'm handsome. So
Y'all see why I didn't continue to expound? You pump that head up, it's up there for a while. Ooh wee.
So yeah. Tune in for the next video.
Yep.
Like, comment, share, subscribe our to our channel, and you know, you guys can get updates on our videos. Please hit that notification bell. It'll be the notification bell.
Yeah.
I believe it's a bell.
Yeah, it's a bell. Yeah, so that you can receive our videos as soon as they come up. You'll be able to
Get notifications.
Yeah.
So yeah, my name is Corey.
I'm Shauna.
And we are the Simpsons Family.
Thanks
See you
for
next
watching.
time.